Hey everybody, it's Dan Dale, president of the Florida SunCoast chapter. Hope you're doing well. It's one of those sad events for me. In the background is my daily driver. It's an 07 335 twin turbo, hardtop convertible with a saddle leather interior. It's my daily, but I've become pretty attached to it. But it's time for it to see different pastures and slow down just a little bit. But the last time you drive it, you go, wow, shouldn't be selling this car. But it's time for it to get a quieter trip than what I give it every day, about 250 miles a day. So time for it to move to slower garages, if you will. Anyhow, that's the top of my day, top of my story. But let me get right into it because we have a lot going on in the next 2 weeks. I'm just looking from the 7th to the 18th. I don't know how many are on this list. It looks like about 8 or 12 different items. So let me just dive into it real quick. Busy week we have here. By the time you get this on the 7th, St. Pete Clearwater meeting at La Mordida. Looks like a Mexican restaurant, so check that out over in the St. Pete Clearwater area. And then 7th and 8th are the departure dates for the Mountain Drive 4.0. We got 34 cars, 56 folks heading up to Greer, South Carolina, and then heading on into Maggie Valley for those drives. We'll give you some updates, probably some videos and some really cool pictures, so stay tuned for that. On the 8th, we have the O-Fest up in Wisconsin. Some folks are up to that. 8th through the 12th is Performance Center, the Classic and Motorsports Festival going on at the Performance Center there in Greer. The 11th is Caffeine and Octane up in Jacksonville. That's Gary's, Keeble's, Al's event on the 11th. And again on the 11th we have the Southwood Cars and Coffee. On the 11th we also have the BMW Tallahassee Cars and Coffee. Thanks John putting that together. That's waking up there in that Jacksonville market, in that Tallahassee market. Really good to see. The 12th we have Gainesville Cars and Coffee. On the 12th we also have the Naples Cars and Coffee. So don't miss those. A lot of our folks that go to the Naples Cars and Coffee are going to be in the mountains for that event, but don't hesitate to go. Still draws about 300 folks, so head out down there. The 14th is Bimmers Dinners in Panama City. And what's amazing about this is I know that Chris and Margaret are going to be on the mountain drive, and they're going to go right back into the 14th for an event. So double duty for them. On the 16th is our Track Night America out at Sebring. So Rich and Damian coming right off the mountain drive, right out to a big event. In fact, I had breakfast with Rich on Saturday, and his M car is in the garage, already prepped for the track. He's not going to do anything with that car. It's going to go to the track, so it's already ready to go. And I know we have a pretty full slate of folks going out to Track Night, so that's really good. On the 18th, BMW Fort Meyers Cars and Coffee. We'll be back just in time. And let me just take a minute to say thank you to Dan Moser. Dan is the GM for the Fort Meyers, BMW Fort Meyers, and what a friend of the chapter he is. In fact, I'll just let everybody know he's paying our cover into the BMW Plant Tour on this mountain drive. And so Dan, our hats off to you. Just wanted to send out a thank you very much. Love the relationship and love how you support the chapter, and how much the chapter means to, how much the dealership, your particular dealership, means to us, and your involvement. Hats off. It's sort of you set the bar for everybody else, so we're really proud of that relationship. Hey, a lot going on. I'm looking into November, and November is probably more full than October, if you can believe that. Lots going on all the way into the middle December area. And just a reminder, keep that January 17th card clear. That's a Saturday. That's the annual luncheon, and it's going to be huge. So as we get through this big event, then that's the next big thing we turn our attention to. And PV is heading up that planning, and we're really looking forward to a big event for our annual. So a lot of things going on, lots of drives going to happen in November. It is packed. I'm telling you, it is just absolutely packed. My hat's off to everybody that's had a part of planning. I'll name those as we do videos this week at the Mountain Drive of those folks that have had parts in this and have taken over some leadership roles in this event. Should be a fun, safe, really neat outing, and we're going to go play on some curvy roads. Until then, If you know some folks that own BMW and wants to come and join us, you get a referral fee when you do that. So let's sign them up, get them in. Our chapter just continues to grow. I'm amazed every month about how many new people we have coming into the chapter, and then how many folks are getting plugged in to the chapter events. And we're on track to hit our number again this year, over 200 events for the year. And if you're sitting on that sofa and you're just reading the magazine, wow, you are missing some really cool stuff. So let me encourage you to come on out and see, to take part in one of our events. Let us know you're going to go there, and we'll be glad to meet you there. And we'll do that. So, hey, until then, we're going to go happy motoring, and that's what we're going to do this week. Happy motoring, y'all. Be safe. Thanks. Bye.